today, everybody. This is Michael out in Maui. Aloha. So if you've been enjoying all the content I've been putting out, I recommend subscribing to the channel. By subscribing, you'll be notified every single time I come out with a new video. At the moment, I'm putting out 3 videos a week, straight throwing tutorials. So today, I wanted to talk about off-axis torque. Disc wobble when you throw the disc. You know, when you throw your disc, is it wobbling as it comes out of your hands, as it flies? So I haven't had that problem in a long time. You know, I remember as a beginner, 18 years ago, I vaguely remember, throwing the disc and it would come out with a wobble, to the throw. They don't really remember why it did that. It eventually went away. So I've been out here on the field throwing to try to recreate off-axis torque on my disc. So after throwing for a little while, I've got it down. So off-axis torque. So when you throw the disc and it wobbles as it comes out of your hands, let's see if I can throw it here. Watch the disc and it will wobble as it comes out. Really low, but you can see the wobble in it. Try another one. There we go. You can see that little shimmer on the disc when I released it. So what's happening when you're throwing your disc and you get that off-axis wobble, it's a breakdown of the wrist. When you're throwing your disc, if you hold your disc out in front of you and you hold the disc with your wrist down, you'll notice that it planes right with your arm. That's what the wrist down is doing. So you can see, wrist down, the disc is following my forearm right here, straight line. So right there, disc down, straight line on my forearm. So what's happening is when you're throwing your disc, so you come back to throw your disc, you're breaking your wrist. So you can see how my wrist is down. Now the wrist is up. So now watch. So wrist is down, it planes right on my forearm. The wrist comes up. Now the disc is down here under my forearm. So you can see that the back disc is under my arm now, following the plane of the front disc. And so you can kind of see it right there. That's the off-axis torque. Because now when you're throwing your disc, you come back to throw, so you're throwing, the disc is on this angle, down, and your arm is on a downwards motion this way. So you have that going on. You got 2 different angles on the release of the disc. So when you come back, you try to throw the disc, that's where the off-axis wobble comes from. So if you throw the disc and you have a wobble, you got to make sure, your wrist is down. Every shot, wrist is down. So you can see, as soon as I push my wrist down, it now planes with my forearm again. See, straight here. And that's going to give you a straight shot now, because when you're throwing, it's following your arm all the way through. So, so if you do throw your disc, you see that wobble, it means your wrist came up. So before you throw your disc, look at your wrist and just push it down. I did this when I was learning. I did this, literally, looked at my disc, pushed it down before every throw until I finally ingrained in me to just walk up and have the disc down. So, but that's the cure for the off-axis wobble. It's just making sure your wrist is down. The disc will plane right with your forearm, and you get a nice flat shot. So anyways, this is Michael out in Maui. Aloha.